Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Today, we are back here with Running With You, Episode 2 on Gacha Review.
Yeah, rhyming is timing, is that hip-hyming, I don't know.
Hip-hyming? Okay.
My hips are thriving.
And I'm rock climbing. Anyway. So...
Yeah, Maya's also here.
Yes, we're joined today by Baby Satan or Baby Satquin. And, of course, the best. Just a fair warning, I did already watch this before, so I do remember sort of what happens, but yeah, obviously, there's a lot of mini details that I didn't mention when I was, watching it for the first time. So this could be a much more thorough analysis, but it's not going to be the blind reaction it normally is. Just a heads up.
I have seen this completely because I made it.
Well, yes, so...
I know exactly what happens.
Maya's going to be very helpful for this. So yeah, just so you know, Maya, you have the general context of what Running With You is about, right?
Nope, I don't have a single clue. I've never heard of this.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! A new challenger approaches!
Oh, great.
Is Emily...
Oh, Emily, great, you're here. Okay, good. We only just started. All right.
Do you want to redo the intro, or do you want to just keep rolling?
Redo the intro. Well met, lost ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Gacha Review. We're joined by Emily, and now here as well.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but seriously, so Running With You, the basic premise is that that the main character, Jackson, who is not on screen right now, is trying to go for the track team at the same school and the same time as season 1 of a different series. If that sounds familiar, it's because it's supposed to sound familiar. So, yeah.
Does this overlap with Mutant Girl?
What,
yeah.
Yes. What gave it away is that Pop standing in the background here. Anyway, without further ado, on with the review. There's Jackson.
You're doing it again.
Doing what?
Oh yeah, in case people are wondering what that was meant to be, because it was in a full shot where you focus on everything rather than one specific thing, Brad is supposed to be staring at Noah. This is Brad in the center, that's Noah towards the right. And he's supposed to be pining over him in the class.
So he was.
Yeah, he was. It's just the fact that because the shot wasn't properly centered on them, that you don't get that full context, basically. But yeah, just clarifying.
I can't help it.
I know.
That's adorable!
So, you got
Yeah, exactly, but it'd be more adorable if it was framed properly. That's what I'm saying.
to talk to him?
Yeah, I'm just really shy.
You're not like this around me.
Yeah, because there's this Pop standing in the background too.
Yeah, I know. Because the thing about when you do this kind of stuff in classrooms is that yes, sometimes when you're trying to like have a character face forward and be paid into the class whatever's going on, then it does make sense. But otherwise, you're just staring at them as like, gosh, why are they talking so much? Blech.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Let's talk about something else, like all the running you've been doing.
I'm pretty sure that was meant to be like more flustered. Like, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Should have gotten Emma to do this part.
How much time have you shaved off?
A few seconds.
That's pretty good for a week and a half of practice.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I can get fast enough to join the track team.
At this rate, you will.
I plan on riding this trail called the Hippomenes Trail. I've run it
Great
before,
mythology reference.
Yeah. So yeah, if anyone doesn't get that, Hippomenes is one of the names given to the love interest of Atlanta, who was a woman who I believe she was a princess actually, but I'm not sure. It depends on your source. Who was really fast, who was really great at running, and of course, being ancient Greece and being of a very high family, whether royalty or not, she had a lot of people trying to offer her hand in marriage. So she said she would marry the man who was able to beat her in a race, which seemed impossible. Then this guy called Hippomenes came along, who was the only one who was actually properly in love with Atlanta, and Aphrodite, or again Venus, depends if you're the Greek or Roman version, given 3 golden apples because Atlanta was giving everyone advantages. So those are they got a head start. And so every now and then he would just drop an apple and Atlanta would pick it up and just fall for it on the spot. So I guess she was fast but also dumb. I don't know. And and yeah, eventually they do get married that way. So Hippomenes was quite literally a trailblazer in that way. So that's why we thought the Hippomenes Trail makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, if you know your way around the path.
What do you mean?
I recognize the name. People sometimes get lost taking that path.
I never get lost.
Remember the museum field trip?
That was one time.
There was also the fall fair that came to town, and Tristan Eagle's concert.
I do like the idea that these two have such a long and complex history that they just reference things and they know instantly. Like, we don't need to necessarily see everything, but just we acknowledge the fact that they have that connection. It's like, dare I say, Reino and Julius.
I promise I'll be careful. Really, I will be careful.
Good.
What about you? What are your plans for the day?
I have mall day.
What's that?
Well, you see, my mom gives me $50 and drops me off at the mall so her and my dad can have some alone time.
That's...
Yeah, Aiden, I don't think we need to elaborate on that joke.
It's kind of...
That was not an addition of mine in the script, pretty sure.
I mean... Okay.
Oh yeah, here's my great. Well, this isn't my favorite intro, but I like this intro. I don't know. I like them.
Yeah, intro. Like I said last time, every time I see the Angel Light Studios logo now, I just think of Until We Break Down. It is weird to see.
It's like whenever I think of the Mutant Girl, I think of Lifeline. It might be easier for you, but do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you brainwash the masses.
Oh yeah, you know. I know how to brainwash people. It's fine.
Well, let's see how this goes.
In the intro, it'd be better if it was timed a bit well, but...
I used the first 40 seconds to have the character.
I see what you mean. Like every time it goes like do, you can like have like a on the do have a change or something. Like have it be
honestly, for future intros, I'm planning on going in much more of an anime route with the intro, because I kind of did this on a document for season 2 of Fallen Angels, but I wrote out the exact shots I want to include in the intro, so I know, and I got a song picked up, and I pretty much got everything planned down in my planning document for that.
Interesting.
So I actually know what to do. It's going to be a bit different. Rather than just having focused characters and with a background to them, I'm probably just going to have lots of several characters with stuff that's associated with their story during that season. Probably midway through, I'm going to change out quite a few shots because the story changes halfway through a season because certain developments happen, just alter the intro a little bit by switching out a few shots. And yeah.
All right then. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Look forward to that.
I've been walking through the rain. Don't know where. I didn't say it last time, so I'll say it now. Nice moving background, Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because if people haven't seen the last review, Aiden did mention that this was that not all of this was done at the same time, so he started.
Yeah, episode 1, episode 2 has. I just realized episode 1, episode 2. Because last time I believe I said that episode 2 would be completely green screened. I apparently forgot that I made these scenes out of order again, so I made part of episode 2 without that
sometimes
ability.
It was before he knew how to green screen, sometimes it was after, which is why there's a bit of a difference.
See your face, I feel your pain.
Just saying, that was actually with the whole lyrics. I actually wanted to time out the lyrics.
Okay.
Feeling pain. But if I have chose the path I follow anyways. Oh, also, fun fact, all the shots used in the intro are from episode 1 and episode 2. So there are no more new intro shots. Like, every shot that wasn't used in the intro was just made for the intro. So after this episode airs, like, you kind of get to see, like, the rest were just custom shots I made for shot variety.
No, yeah, that's fair. That makes sense, actually, because obviously when you do this kind of thing for, like, on a TV show, you usually have a lot of the episodes already prepared in advance, and therefore you can take those clips if you really want to. Otherwise, if you're doing stuff like on the internet, where it's all very much immediate, then you don't have that luxury. So, like, it makes sense.
I liked what he did with the intro card here.
Yeah.
Like, where I had
look at him! He's not touching the ground at all! See that? It's worse than last time.
No, he is touching the ground.
No.
He's running through the leaves. See that dark layer?
He's running on top of the leaves. How light is this kid? No wonder he can't make the track team. He's got nothing to pull.
Get how anyone gets lost in these woods.
Run, Baka.
I don't know, maybe they fall? Okay, again, no excuse there. Forget the leaves, there is nothing underneath him.
I should start to head back.
Wrong way, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I start to head back, keeps going in the exact same direction. Jackson does not know the difference between forwards and backwards, clearly, as what I found out while watching this.
He has apparently bad perception.
Okay.
Wait, this place doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, this was my first major green screening.
This doesn't look familiar. Better keep going.
Oh no, I can't be lost.
Oh. Run.
Oh, look at that exact same place.
Yeah. Listen. So there's two ways of interpreting this forest to me. Ready? The first interpretation is that the goddess is a goddess is here, or this forest is actually magical. The second interpretation is Jackson's an idiot. Either one, both are valid.
I'm going with Jackson's an idiot.
I'm going with Jackson.
He was floating earlier.
Exactly.
It looks like he's about to hit his head on the rock.
Yeah, he does. That's true. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he can't remember why he goes over here, because he keeps hitting his head and getting amnesia.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Ow!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little lost.
Oh.
Could you help me get out of here?
Sure, I'm Nicole.
I'm Jackson.
So...
Okay, again, delivery-wise, little bit of miscommunication there. Do you want me getting out of here? Sure. I'm Nicole. That makes sense. Sure, I'm Nicole. I help everyone get out of places. That's what I do, for I am Nicole.
Listen.
Like, whoa, you're that Nicole?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's super Nicole.
Oh my word.
You know, she's totally Gumball's mom.
Yeah.
What were you out here?
I was training to join the track team. Why are you out here?
Well, for one, my house is nearby, but mostly, I'm also trying to join the track team.
No way! What are the odds?
I know, right? But
It's just me as the music in the background a little bit ominous.
yeah, I love to run. There's just something about how free it makes you feel, wouldn't you say?
I guess, but... Well, I'm doing it because...
Wait, do we actually see the image of the father in this episode?
Well, not there.
No, wait, that was last episode.
Yeah. And well, I mean, we saw it in the intro too, so it's fine.
Yeah.
My father was in it during middle and high school.
I see.
You know, I think I saw you around my middle school.
Now that you say that, I think I saw you around as well. Weren't you in my first grade class?
I don't remember anyone named Nicole in my first grade class.
Well, back then I went by Nick.
Wait.
Oh, look, they're the exact same age. They don't look any smaller.
Look, well, to be fair, this was line art, so they are smaller.
Oh
Look,
my god.
see that small little desk? Also, how do you feel about Nicole's younger look? I don't know. I went for a really boyish look for her.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. When I watched this with Emma, she actually said that that she missed out on the fact that that Nicole could have very easily been a trans icon, but it wasn't portrayed that way. It's like, yeah, that was.
I mean, it could go either way with Nicole. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe it can be, but it also could just be interpreted.
Yeah. I was gonna say that wasn't the intention of the script. I'll take the fall for that one because that was kind of my idea.
Yeah.
I hate the lineup.
It could have been clear either way.
Yeah.
Or more clear either way.
Sort of what I thought the first second I saw that.
Yeah, even when I was making this, I was like, I don't know how to make this any more clear. I don't know how I'm gonna execute this. So yeah.
Well, make them look younger first of all, but yeah.
Listen, this was line art.
That doesn't matter. The line art is based on something, and it's clearly based on people who do not.
Okay, no. Aiden, this is what you told me. I can read out a message on Discord if you want, but you told me you want in a kindergarten class looking annoyed at each other. Those were the signs you gave me. I produced it.
Yeah. Listen, you just needed to shrink them a bit more.
Again, which was not mentioned. That's the point.
Just like,
Wow.
I
didn't feel like I had to mention it.
They had to look annoyed to each other. You didn't specify the size, and also that was the size they came in when you exported them.
I don't know. I forget when I make these things. Jeez. Let's just keep going.
I thought you were a guy back then.
Are you serious? To be fair, I did dress like one.
I should have changed the mouth. I should have changed the mouth there when she laughed.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's true. Again, yeah, and this is I know that this was before you started, like before I started telling you to change body positions a lot, especially like mid conversation. So it's not like one line, one person has one pose, and they change just as soon as the other one happens. Also, in terms of reactions, because again, we still have Jackson here sporting his static arm tick from last episode.
Listen, if I move them each time, that I don't know. Sometimes you don't even see the other character by the way I do the zoom ins, or you barely see them. So
well, yeah, but but clearly you do now, so that's not even makes much of an excuse.
But still, come on. I should get you out of these woods, shouldn't I?
Yes, please.
There was no pause. Audio editing. I should have spaced it out a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get to the track fields. Say, how about you and I have a little race? I want to test who is faster.
Yeah, see, again, before the say part, that would have been a great moment to change the body pose and also the mouth to something more smiley and more playful.
Don't remember. Perhaps you were in my dust trail the whole time.
Oh, it's on now. What do you say?
Sure. I have time now.
Great, let's go.
Okay, so they walked up to the position. That's fine. Also, nice cameo. Although again, this when Emma and I watch this, we actually both comment on the fact that the colors of the cards are completely wrong for them. So
no, listen.
Yeah,
it's green and purple.
The reason I had Raina's cards be orange is because I was making reference to Emma being a pyro. That doesn't matter so much. I'm more concerned about Judas's cards being green because he's supposed to have, the whitish grey ones because that's where the neutral comes from. Yeah.
All right. Here. I'm going to give some in-universe logic. Besides the fact that I thought the colors corresponding to them would look cute.
Their outfits and
besides that fact, Reina really wanted Julius not to be neutral, so she made him pick grass. But he would only do grass if she did
water, so he still has an advantage. Okay, that's fair. All right then.
Yeah, water. Yeah.
Okay.
That is the in-universe reason why the cards are like that.
Okay, you know what? I like that. That's okay.
You don't know me, but we're in the same English.
Cringe. Sorry, I freaked out and cringe. Sorry. Too real of talking to people. I'm scared. I got social anxiety now. My social anxiety is rising. I'm dying.
Honestly, I think this is why.
Didn't you write this script?
Yes, I did, and it scares me.
You also voiced the character.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Two things about that. One thing is that before Aiden puts like any script forward, he always runs it by me first, and sometimes I make things a lot more intense than they were before. It depends. I may or may not have done this one. I don't remember actually. But but in this case, actually, this might be the reason that Aiden, for the first time ever, doesn't voice his own main character, because his performance and like the anxiety of Brad suits that character a lot more than I lot more.
I personally made Brad correlate to me in some regards, like the hair color being it was like my hair was a similar shade to this. Granted, I didn't have the buzz cut. And I just kept several characteristics. The fact that he's associated with blue, has green eyes. Granted, I have hazel, but kind of hard to represent hazel.
So yeah, very much close to you, and I guess the cringe of talking to someone in real life also reflects that.
Yeah, it
obvious cameo.
Yeah. Well, I got a main role in one of your series for once, so that's
but you know what? But here's one thing I am a bit sad about in this series. So, since this was only 5 episodes for me, it didn't give me much time to give Noah much characterization or much screen time and development, because the way I've incremented his development is stage 1 was introducing the conflict for Brad. Stage 2 would have them interact like for the first time to get kind of closer. And then stage 3 would be for them to actually have a more full-on conversation and get a bit closer. And then stage 4 would ultimately be asking Noah out. And that's just the general progression. But it left minimum time because they only got to do adequate at like talking to each other for like 1 episode at best, and that was under the constraints of a group project. So honestly, if I ever do a sequel to this, like not like a full-on sequel series, but like a sequel mini movie, I would definitely want to do a lot more of Brad. Like if I do like the Christmas special, I probably will try to write a bit more characterization for not Brad, Noah. Because I do feel like he needs a bit more development, especially with the series not giving him as much as I would like to, because I kind of ran out of time. Because episode 3 didn't even feature Brad.
Noah. But episode 3, people will discover why on Friday why that doesn't feature Brad or any other characters. But it makes sense. But also, are you kidding me? Noah is one of the most deep and complex characters in the series. The way that he stares off into the abyss saying, yes, I have seen things, and no one will know about them. Oh, that's the end of recess. Time to go back to my normal life in society.
Well, it's nice to finally talk to you. My name's Noah.
I'm Brad.
I got to go now, but don't be afraid to talk.
He just entered the store.
Okay. See you later.
Bam. He left.
That sounded like running away.
I did it.
No, it wasn't running away. He actually had to go.
Yeah.
3.
Also, can we just point out how G-Man gets typecasted by both Aiden and me as the love interest in the series?
2.
Listen, I like G-Man's voice, so, I give him lots of male roles, and those roles sometimes end up being love interests.
Yeah.
Oddly, Diogenes is the one who didn't end up being a love interest for anyone in the series.
That's true.
Diogenes never ended up with anyone.
Yeah, I forgot if the real life Diogenes actually got married or not. If he did, I'll put it on the screen right now.
Did he?
We'll see.
I don't know.
Well, we'll figure it out later. For now, I'm just going to say nice detail about Nicole speeding ahead of Jackson like that. You can actually, one thing that you do right, even in episode 1, was actually the fact that Jackson is there's different running speed to everyone else. Like the speeds of different characters, you don't just put them all on one layer, which has been very easy to do. But they actually do have that kind of they have the different ones. It takes more time to do that, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Gacha, but great job following the lines that you put in your background.
Yeah.
So I try with it.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I mean, none of them are following the lanes. Forget about following the lines, but yeah, we knew about that before. And here they go again. Neither of them have any sense of direction.
Listen, I'll fix that in episode 5. Listen, I haven't did the big track scene yet in episode 5. I'll fix it then. Gosh.
Okay. Right. Sure. Right then.
And also, you could give an in-universe explanation, like say I don't know. In the editing, like they actually did multiple laps around, and they turned around one point or something like that. Maybe it was like a
and
test.
Jackson did the exact same thing during his tryouts. No.
That still wouldn't
It's a circle, oval thing. There's no turning around.
I don't know. I just want to give a reason for why I made a mistake.
Lost.
Give a good reason then.
Yeah. I'm going to get faster. Faster than you.
We'll see. No need to pull a Vegeta on me.
Sorry.
Keep going.
That was
keep
all
going.
Jacob.
Again, if you
Shouldn't
let
that
me
be these,
descript
Kai?
too long.
That was a filler arc. No one cares about that story.
Yeah, if you let me let your script for too long, give me too much creative freedom, I insert references to things, like Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
you know, eventually when we do Mutant Girl Ascended Universe compilation, I eventually want to do like a reference thing to all Greek myths, all character references,
No,
all
yeah,
names.
I'm gonna do. I already started scripting a Cinema Sin style video where I go over every reference in season 1.
There are a lot of references in most series.
I know. I didn't get past episode 1. I think.
Also, fun fact. I actually inserted a reference in, I believe it was episode 6 or 5, where outside the police station you had 2 characters named Sam and Dean talking, and that was a reference to the show Supernatural as a background.
Are you referring to episode 6 of Fallen Angels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of the Mutant Girl. That's
Okay.
right. And no, that was a canonical thing. Also, during Through Her Eyes, I had a background character I submitted to Jacob, and it got thrown in one of the backgrounds for episode 2, I believe, when he went to the or maybe I think it was episode 1 actually. Episode 1, and then I actually had him feature in episode 2 of Fallen Angels.
Well,
as a background character.
Well, I mean, the more obvious example would have been Helen Mort's cameo in episode 2 of Through Her Eyes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, again, I write a lot of cameos in the background and stuff. So, and even in audio, like I do write a lot.
Yeah.
So
it's all very connected. In any other gacha show, it would be like, oh, you got the character export, you put that there as a reference. But no, with us, it actually means something.
Yeah.
So, heading home. I'll see you around.
Wait! How can I reach you?
I train here on Mondays and Wednesdays after school. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds amazing.
Cool. Nice catching up with you. Even if you still can't catch up to me.
That was
How to bypass getting your phone number out.
Why you... I'll show her.
Wow. Oh, that was the end of the episode. Oof. Thought there was more to the episode. But yes.
Oh well, we get to episode 3 soon enough. Anyway, what about the people who haven't seen it? Emily and Maya, what are your thoughts?
I have seen it.
Okay. Well, what are your thoughts?
Oh, still, what were your thoughts anyways?
Yeah.
Apart from their very dodgy running.
In the air.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I also read the script, so I also know that. But
yeah, true. You do know what happens.
Emily,
Well, to be fair, the plot is semi-predictable. Where you the plot is obviously going to go in a certain direction, and I don't really pull too many curveballs in the series. It's more like the destination, and
yeah, it's always
seeing-
cool to see like scripts that you've read or just seen, or series that you even just know about. Just
be made.
Yeah, and not get cancelled. Take note of Gacha Tube as a voice-acted series. So, don't cancel your stuff, otherwise people are like, oh,
Yeah.
this was a great idea. Pity it's never going to happen anymore.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of why I made this a miniseries and had very limited voice actors in it. Like, I didn't have too many characters and too many voice actors, just because so I could actually get this out in a decent amount of time.
Yeah, like I said off camera, actually, it's very minimalistic.
Yeah.
It works as advantage sometimes. Anyway, Maya, what do you think?
I thought that was pretty fun. I'm very forgetful when watching stuff usually.
Okay.
Unless it's like a Jacob live stream, which he posts in every chat. So, yeah. So, I don't really know much about any of this stuff. So, I have no idea what you were talking about with the technical stuff, because aside from I literally have no idea how Gacha works. But from a first time viewing kind of point of view, that was really fun. And it was kind of interesting watching the development between the two people, between Nicole and main character that Jacob's voicing. Whose name I can't remember.
Yeah, Jackson.
Purple boy. Purple boy. Purple boy.
Yeah, this is why all the main characters have different color schemes, so you can just identify them that way if you get lost with names.
Yeah.
I seem to be doing that a lot lately.
Oh well. Alright, so it seems like raining endorsements all round, which means that you, lords and ladies, have no excuse but to check it out now. But before any of that, please like or dislike because your opinion matters.
Your opinion matters.
Subscribe if you've not done so already, and also subscribe to everybody else. Their links will be in the description. If I can find Maya's, that is. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Farewell.